Hello, draft brethren. It has been a long, many moons since they have brought my dumbass into a league. I will not be Johnny. I swear. I promise. So to celebrate, here we have. It doesn't look like a lot. This is a lot of Jello, and I'm gonna drink it and/or try and eat the entirety of it while explaining my draft picks. You know what? Actually, fuck this. We're not doing any editing. No bullshit. I'm gonna try and drink this bitch right now. Pause the recording, take another doinker, and then I will explain my draft pick. With that being said, Bonsai, shout out to the RPA for letting my ass join. All right, let's pause that recording. Never mind, I can't find the button. Anyways, so Mega Drampa, I was not thinking. Round one pick, I was like, yes, give me Drampa. Um, just played some games. That shit is ass. He's probably leaving. I don't even care if I don't have a second Mega. I'm cool with having one if it means Mega Drampa's not on my team. I saw 160 base special attack. Yeah, I got to 2x Spatak and could not Oko a Clefable. So, Celesteela said, okay, if I'm going to have a weak ass dragon, get me a strong steel type. Celesteela, I'm going to be annoying. Uh, Plus, it means the stall guy can't have it later. Tapu Fini, one of my all time faves. Good fairy type. Okay speed tier. It can do some things. It can defog. It prevents statuses, as proved against Mr. Mitchum Music, trying to toxic my I think it was my Ursa Luna, not being aware of that I'm that guy. Victini, another all-time favorite. Darmanitan didn't seem as good, and my team needed versatility. Good 100 speed tier. My personal favorite set for this season is probably going to be Assault Vest. Because a lot of people are like, damn, he's got Victini. We got to prep for V-Crate. Buddy, you got to prepare for the fucking Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, buddy. You're not safe just bringing your Dragon type in to be like, all right, we're going to eat this V-Crate. No, you're eating a Dazzling Gleam. You're eating a Psychic, and I will be wearing an Assault Vest, and you will not be leaving that match alive to the Victini. Somebody told me I need a Mon that clicks buttons and does a lot of damage. Ursa Luna. Ghost immunity, electric immunity, which is really nice for my team. As you can see, I did not bother getting a grass type until later on when I was just like, well, Ferrothorn and Amoonguss are still here, and I have my course completed, so. But Ursa Luna, I've never used this thing before. I have Trick Room options. I cannot wait to use it. This thing is stupid. Urshifu, I needed a faster Pokemon that could click buttons and kind of pick apart a lot of the Pokemon that I would have issues with. Um, for example, I think my team just inherently has a hard time beating fatter Pokemon. Um, and it's nice to have something that can just kind of click close combat, especially in a ZA format like this, where like Excadrill's running around. Like as long as this thing's not in sand, right? I can fucking slap a scarf on it, and I should be fine realistically to click close combat. Um, Not a good resist, but I also think I have enough of a good matchup against fairy types that I can afford to have Urshifu and not worry. Like half of my prep doesn't have to go to keeping Urshifu alive. I have so many things to handle fairy types. Mega Manectric. My team does not have speed, and at that point, it really didn't have as much pivoting as I'd like. So I was like, yeah, Mega Manectric, it's still around. Intimidate's kind of nice for my team. It's a little slower. Meowstic. Prankster Hazards. Meowstic was in my back pocket as a pick for like the entire draft. As I can use both forms, I do believe. Trick Room support, like I said. Prankster Hazards, though. Notice how my Hazard game is pretty weak outside of like Ferrothorn. Meowstic. Meowstic is there for that. T-Wave on Prankster. Screens, Prankster, like Budget Grimmsnarl, really. Budget Grimmsnarl, but better, just not in typing or stats or in any way possible. It's just a Prankstermon with decent enough moves. Now, I also noticed that this league, there's not a lot of super threatening dark types around too. So like, I can click prankster because obviously, fucking, it's not living a hit. But like against the matchup with me, since I have Urshifu, I think less people are likely to bring uh dark types, especially with Feeny sitting there. Feeny, um, I'm hoping less people will bring like their dark types just to counter like Meowstic, even though it does kind of shut down my hazard game, or at least for like spikes and shit, or screens, which I've been playing around with this team. Ferrothorn, it was there. I needed a grass type. Never hurts to have a second steel type. Um, and I didn't want to fight the guy who was drafted stall with Ferrothorn when my answer is Victini. Um, that's why. I'm probably not going to use it all that often unless there's like some really threatening water types. Like it beats Mega Starmie, but so does Urshifu. Amoonguss, another thing. I didn't want to fight it. My team didn't have answers. We're going to pick it up. It's Regenerator, Grounded Poison to pick up some T Spikes. So it is some form of hazard removal. Clear Smog because my team does struggle to beat setup sweepers. Like I don't have a lot of priority, and once something realistically is like +1 speed boosted on me, I'm most likely losing at least 3 Pokemon trying to stop it. Um, so fucking slap a slash on. Umbreon, Wish Passer, good Dark type. Got knockoff. So for any particularly annoying like I'm just looking at the teams around me, right? Umbreon could be pretty good into some of these, like Hydreigon. I feel like it could be 1-on-1. Starmie, obviously. Like I don't know about like other shit, but like it's just kind of good generally. Like everybody has a Pokemon on their team that's just kind of a little weak to Umbreon in one way or another. And then Claydol, I had a point left over, but I was like, fuck it, Levitator, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Future Sight, Screens, another Trick Room setter. Realistically, for 2 points of what my draft was looking like towards the end, this is not a bad pickup because my hazard removal is Tapu Fini and Claydol. So, yeah, that's the draft. Realistically, I do not think I'm anywhere near in the top end of power rankings, but I do think I don't know. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. I think my weakest shoots for this season are going to be speed tiers, hazard removal, and I have no way to deal with like a lot of Pokemon that just kind of exist. Mega Drampa will probably be going. I'm not even gonna lie. He needs to be gone. Um, So yeah, I wish everybody a wonderful RPA season 14, and may the best man win.